What's up, everybody? That was fast. That's what she said. Hold on, let me get you a towel. So what's up, everybody? So yeah, I got on at showtime, and there was nobody here. And so I was just sitting here playing with Savannah. Well, Anita wandered in, and she was late, and she looked around shocked, like, wait, I'm not the last one here? And I was just like, where the fuck is everybody? And I'm like, I don't know.
I'm always the last one here.
Oh.
My big ass was asleep in the rocker.
And Mom had me shopping, and I forgot to pay attention to time.
Yeah, Tina sends me a picture. She's like, oh, they're getting prepared for the show. And Sherman's all like, nah. And Ronnie's all like, nah. And so then I'm sitting here, I'm going, maybe I should like call and wake Rodney up from his beauty sleep. And then I was like, nah, we don't want him to look not well for the camera, you know.
Well, we don't want him crabby either.
That's right.
Rodney's never crabby.
I got my beauty sleep. Oh,
I am. When you wake me up, I'm crabby.
Me too.
So wait, we have to expand upon that. Anytime you get woke up, you're crabby.
Well, yeah.
From there, so it doesn't matter if you wake up on time, early or late. You're still crabby.
I don't like waking up. Let me wake up on my own. Don't fucking wake me up.
Don't even let me wake up on my own, especially my alarm clock. Man, I will get up and hit that sucker, kick it, throw it. Yeah.
Why am I on the big screen?
Because what are you doing there?
I'm trying to plug holes.
Oh, you're trying to plug some holes? All right.
I've got a link for that.
I think Russell can help you with that.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
I'm on it.
This shit is not working.
On it.
I don't know why.
Oh, wait, honey, the wrong woman left with me.
No, I was going for Tiffaney.
She's like, wait a minute, I gotta come back.
I'll plug those holes, baby. Hold on.
Mama's how it's done, girl.
Mama's coming.
You gotta spit on it.
You
gotta sit on it and rotate. So everyone, welcome to Blastcast. It's Saturday night where we come here to unload. And if you're thinking of a different unload, we've got towels for that right here, folks. It's live on Kickstarter. Just look for the JIZ double B gone. No, I'm sorry, JIZZ be gone. I think I said B, but whatever. Anything's possible. So go hit up the Jizz Be Gone, get you some towels. We've got Nita in the house, Raging Promotions, Chaos 24/7, and Raging Promotions too. Folks, check it out. Hit her up for all your fun advertising needs. And then we've got Rodney, the Fike Man, Ficus, there with the huge Roadkill Rampage banner behind him. Hit him up at hazzum.com with his lovely producer. She's the real brains behind the operation. Rodney's just the pretty face. No, Tina, we're not trying to say you're ugly by any means, so please don't come backstage and beat me with a pole. Wow. She's like, wait a minute, he's saying Rodney's the face and I'm the brains? What is he trying to say? I can hear the wheels turning back there. Sherman's already got his ninja suit on. Tina's like, sick 'em, Sherman. Somebody's sitting here in a cat that looks just like mine.
You're mine later.
Get him, Tina, get him.
Now you've done it.
Oh, I don't know, Rodney. I don't know if I should be scared or I should be, happy. I don't know what kind of your mind later. I mean, that could be good or bad. That's an open
Your mind
ended.
This
later.
is true. This is true. You never know.
That's very.
I never know. So we got Mike. What's going on, Mike?
Trying to get my webcam positioned so that it's pointing at the turtle tank instead of my face.
So we've got Mike Pacholski here with hanging out, kind of trying to figure out being part of the community, getting, talking to other creators, forming ideas. He's going to be launching a book, later on. It may be this year, it may not be until next year, about rescuing turtles. Stop for a
nice.
turtle. And so not only is it going to have a kid's version, it's also going to have an adult version. So when you go back his book, you'll be able to get a kid's version, and you'll be able to get your own version, kind of like Go the Fuck to Sleep. So it's kind of cool.
Nice.
I think it's a great idea. And he's looking for a way possibly to make part of his project help a turtle charity out.
Nice.
I got a turtle story. If you guys want to hear
About
it.
how you don't know which one's which color.
Wow.
Oh. So I have an older brother that's mentally disabled, and I used to work in Kentucky at a art department at Duro Bag, and this girl who lives on a farm brought all these little painted turtles in. This was back in '90, and she was selling them for $1 a piece. So I bought 2 of them and took them home to him, and he kept them. He still got them.
Oh wow.
Aw.
Well, he puts them out in a pond, out in a little kid's pool out in the yard. Well, we think a hawk swooped down and got one of them.
Oh.
They just disappeared. There was no way they could get out. So he's got the one. And then when my younger brother passed, we were at his funeral, and they were putting him in the mausoleum. They had him on the coffin on a forklift, and they were pushing the coffin in, and there was a pond across the road behind us. And here comes this little, and his nickname was Turtle. We always called him Turtle. Here comes this little painted turtle crossing the road, crossed right up to us and walked to my brother, my older brother, and he bent down and picked him up, and he says, "I'm going to call him Turtle." Now, how weird is that?
That's cool.
That's
So
cool.
That's really cool.
He's had the one turtle since 1990, and then
Wow.
he's had turtles since 2016. But yeah,
Aw.
they're painted turtles, and they're something else. Like
That's
Rocky's
an
up and
amazing story.
I just now noticed I was muted when I plugged my. I was fiddling around with the camera and I plugged it in. But that is an awesome story, man. That's so cool. That turtle probably lived. Painteds can live like 70 years.
Yeah, they live for a long
Around
time.
forever. That's such a cool. That is like that's like the most lasting tribute memory that the universe could ever give you. That's so cool.
Get up here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Get up in your chair.
Oh, the boss.
The boss is here.
He just like,
Everybody
what's
straight-
going on? There's chaos.
Straighten up, fly right.
Sit down.
She's squirreling Sherman. That's what it is. He's getting in all the stuff in Rodney's artist office back there that he shouldn't be getting into. He's back there painting his own pictures.
You're beautiful.
He said, "What the hell?" See what you get for being a jackass, Jack, and saying, "Oh, I wonder how late the show is going to be today. We started it and then we ended it. So how do you like them apples?" Yeah, that's right. It went live for 10 seconds and then it was gone because actually, like everybody was late today. Anita shows up and she was just shocked to be the last person here. Usually, and she's like, "No, where the fuck is everybody?" And
Right?
so Nita and I are just hanging out talking about hamsters, and Savannah's giving me lovin's because she hasn't seen me all day. And you got Dumpling right here in the background. Check out Dumpling right there, folks. Look at that hairy little sweetheart. And we were talking about Dumpling, and she got Dumpling out. And we were talking about her hamsters, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's 10 minutes after Facebook is gonna kick us." And right as I went live, it's like Facebook has kicked your
ma'am.
thing.
It
Bam.
showed
I was like,
15
"You
seconds.
asshole."
Oh, so it actually did go live and then stopped. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I went to look for it and it said your broadcast had ended. And I was like, oh shit. Maybe nobody got on with him.
Yeah, you were having technical difficulties last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties last night.
Get it?
Every time I would show off the towel and I'd even mention jizz, like I would lag out.
He was
So
going,
Facebook's like, haha, we'll show you jizz.
Well, then he was blaming it on me. Tiffany's on the Wi-Fi again.
You were on the Wi-Fi. You were up there watching Netflix the first time
No,
I
I
came
was
upstairs.
not.
You were too.
I was not. I was not watching Netflix.
Yeah, you were. She was watching
No, I was
Sparkle
not.
Boy
I
in the
was
werewolf
not.
tree.
Oh
the
my
werewolves of
gosh. You're watching
London.
sparkly vampires.
Okay,
And stripper
okay. You caught me.
It's like, oh my God, Robert Pattinson, he's so cute. Like, look at his.
hey,
Look.
he was a hell of a Batman. That was a great movie.
You're mean a
See, I knew Rodney would bring that up. I was just waiting for it.
That's right. You know me so well.
I feel bad
Because
for
Nita and I were talking about how Heather left us to go watch Sparkle Boy. She's like, I'll never leave you to go watch Sparkle Boy.
No.
I feel bad.
I do
for
like
these
those
podcasts,
movies,
'cause
but no, I was not watching Netflix last night. I
Tiffany,
was trying. What?
I watched Dirty Dancing last week.
I love that movie.
I know.
Dirty Dancing is awesome.
It
Twilight
is.
is gay.
That is one of my
G-H-E-Y.
all-time favorite movies.
And then she wished it was followed up by Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse is
Did I
the
see that one?
first movie I've ever rewound and paused and then slow mode.
I don't think she's ever seen Roadhouse where he
I
plays
don't
the
think I
bodyguard.
have.
Or not the bodyguard, but the bouncer.
I don't think I have.
Oh my
And then
God.
right then, that's when it happened. That's the magic moment.
Ooh, it was too late. I had to go to work the next day.
I'm gonna mute that. That's really loud.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because you're getting ready to get muted. So we got Mike here. He's got the turtle story, and we've got Tiffany with Tiff Allen Personalizes making a tumbler. I don't think it is a tumbler this time. I think it's just a standard snow globe tumbler. She's shaking her
It's
head
actually
no.
Harry Potter. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like Harry Potter lightning bolts and
The
Oh, you can see
glasses and yeah, okay.
the glasses and then like the lightning bolts.
And the red's the Gryffindor pieces.
Yeah, and then it's like it's got a color shift glitter in it.
Do they,
Oh,
they- they don't come with-
and
they
my
don't come with-
Tumblr, I need my Tumblr to say gay on it,
Okay.
but
You can do that.
G-H-Y.
G-H-E-Y. Okay.
Ronnie just looks shocked. We come out, Ronnie's got this like most Nita's all about Sam Elliott.
How the hell do you milk an almond? Show me the tit on an almond.
The pointy part.
The pointy part.
And then we figured out why Stone's been so quiet too, folks. So yeah, Nita's all about Sam Elliott and Roadhouse. We figured out what happened to Stone. Stone caught a 30-day ban on Facebook for the waifus, showing off the boobies, and he's showing off the circle templates. I've been like, I don't know what's happened. Like he's fallen off the face of the earth. He's dead. He got
he's
kidnapped
freaking
and
out.
abducted in Mississippi.
Yeah, that's what I said. My boy is black in Mississippi. I'm worried about him.
I also not to add to the fear here, but I messaged him after the show.
So
last
did
week,
I.
like right afterwards. Should have been before he got the ban because he was still posting then, and he never. Maybe he got banned literally just after that. That's happened before.
Well, see, the
I'll-
thing is using this, they can't ban our accounts because we're logged into StreamYard.
Right.
They can only ban the actual sites that I'm going to that I'm streaming live to. So he somewhere from that show that night he went to bed and he woke up. It was like the very next day before he got his chance to check his messages, and he was showing off the waifus and ending this project, and shabam! Zuckerberg teabagged him right on his drum set, and he was gone. He's like, damn, Damn you, Zuckerberg! All right,
One
so
too
you
many-
guys have
one
to.
too many fuck Zucks.
One too many fuck sucks.
Oh,
So you have to
goodness.
imagine that in Stone's voice. No. Like we gotta get him to come on down here and do that. That would be hilarious. Just to have him be like, no. Like, have Jizz flying at him on screen, throw on some 3D effects and be like, bro, I got you. And he's like, no, that's the brown one. That's how you get pink eye.
Oh my gosh.
My
I
poor
don't think that's how
Stone.
that works.
Oh, you don't think that how that works?
I don't think that's how that works.
Damn. I was trying.
Russ, you need to get one of those air pressure powered t-shirt cannons and use it to shoot Jizz Be Gone at sporting events.
That'd be hilarious. Just somebody get a video of him shooting the Jizz Be Gone shirts out of those would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, you've got the shirts too, man. I bet you have to know someone that owns a t-shirt gun. I would be more surprised if you don't know someone that owns one than if you did. So you
could probably make one.
I was gonna say, dude, you're talking to an engineer here. I don't need to know somebody. I need to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Like, we're not even gonna make a cannon. We're gonna make a legit cannon. Like, you're gonna get a charbroiled fucking t-shirt because half of it's gonna be burned away by gunpowder. We ain't playing around. I mean, it is Russ Explode Studios. So my jizz is explosive. It's like, just think of it. It's gonna be the next comic book. Instead of aliens, it's Jizzians. Instead of acid blood, it's just acid jizz. This mutant zombie just comes on people and just destroys them.
It's funny, dude. I actually have something. It's funny. I call myself an amateur mad engineer because if I had the math skills, I definitely would have studied engineering. But I love building shit. And one of the last things I built in my shop in Maryland was a air compressor powered airsoft gun. And I looked at all the designs on YouTube, people using PVC pipe builds, and I'm like, I'm gonna hook this thing up to it's like a fucking giant DeWalt air compressor. I'm like, I'm not putting plastic, on this. So I recreated the designs using all galvanized pipes from Home Depot. I assembled this thing in Home Depot. It looks like a rail gun from Fallout. I assembled this fucking thing in Home Depot, and I just taken it from the counter, and they're like, I'm like, I made sure all the barcodes are visible. I flipped it over. They're just like, I'm like, just turning it all these angles so they can scan the barcodes on this thing. They're like, you're not gonna. I'm like, it's an airsoft gun. I'm not gonna shoot up the school or anything. Don't worry. But it will shoot. If you get the heavy airsoft BBs, like the shitty ones that you get at like sporting goods stores, the really light ones will crack. But if you get the heavy ones, they use it like arenas. It will shred plywood. I don't use it because I can't find a safe place to shoot it because ricochets from this thing will do damage. But if I realized if I there's a point to the story, I swear. If I take off the front half of this thing, it just becomes a t-shirt cannon. Because the whole front half unscrews and you have a giant 1 inch around steel pipe like this. Yeah, I'm way too close to the camera there. But yeah, you could easily adapt this design to be a homemade t-shirt cannon, and it cost, I want to say like $40 in parts at Home Depot. If you already have an air compressor, that's everything you need. It connects to like a standard air compressor, like a air gun valve connection, and it's got like a little trigger grip blaster on it. But yeah, you could just make yourself a t-shirt gun, go around shooting Jizz Be Gone.
And listen, first of all, 3 things about this idea, folks. All right, so idea number 1, or thing 1 about this video is we just realized how Mike ended up on one of those Canadian videos, like the nude guy running up and down the street that just crashed into somebody else's car. Number 2, he's now on the Canada's most watched list from a Home Depot video. And number 3, listen, folks, we're not going to shoot T-shirts. Listen, it is Jizz Be Gone. We've got a cannon that's capable of shooting jizz-like objects. Listen, we're going to get a hold of a fortune cookie company. Instead of fortunes, you're going to get those little white pieces of paper, and it's going to have the Jizz Be Gone link on there and where to find the project. And we're going to load this cannon with 100,000 of them. We're going to at least unleash our jizz fortune cookie link to upon the world. Like, just imagine that a major sporting event. I just run out on the field with this giant air cannon and I hold it like a dick and I'm just like, kadoosh. And then it'd probably hit me in the nuts and I'll be like, damn, that was a bad idea. But as the Jism fortune cookie pieces fall upon the crowd, they find themselves a link to Jizz Be Gone. So it's going to be awesome. They're going to be like, oh man, Jizz Be Gone. I need that because we just got covered in jizz at the sporting event. Throw a little hair gel in there. So like even if the people don't want the fucking fortune cookie pieces, it's more realistic like jizz. And 2, then they got the link stuck all over them. So they're like walking billboards, just covered in jizz-like substance with all these fortune cookies. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh,
Wow,
man.
that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it escalated really quickly. So, yeah, you got hair gel, fucking fortune cookie, spam pieces. I love it.
So
Just
no t-shirt gun, just a jizz gun. That's better.
Hey, listen, you can keep the shirt until Halloween, and you could be like, people be like, what are you for Halloween? I'm a Jizz Be Gone ad.
Oh, God.
It's like everybody looks like a walking fucking molecule because they got all these fortune cookie pieces held together by a fucking air gel. Wow. Oh Jesus. All right, so hold on. We got I don't want spell check. Friggin' StreamYard's trying to spell check the link to the Kickstarter. So I'm throwing the link to the Kickstarter in there for everybody. So he said, Jack says, Mike, can your airsoft gun shoot metal BBs? And then Hazzum said you should do it at a kid's soccer game.
Nice.
JBG for life.
Oh yeah, you could definitely shoot metal BBs out of this thing. It would be considerably more dangerous than it already is, but yeah, you definitely could shoot metal BBs out of it. It uses the barrel of it is just standard brake line, so you might need to find something a little smaller for 6mm BBs. But yeah, it would definitely do a lot of damage with those.
I don't know. That'd be the worst thing.
So what gave you the idea? Hold on, we got to backpedal back to Mike's story. So where you just out of one day, you're like, I'm gonna build a cannon to look like a rail gun, and you just randomly decided that Home Depot was the place to do your experimental T-shirt weapon. How did this process happen? I gotta know.
So back in the day, before YouTube went to shit, before ad block happened and everything, and it became possible to make, have income from YouTube anymore, at least in traditional methods, and everyone started getting banned. I had a channel where I built weapons from movies, TV shows, and video games, and just experimental stuff in my shop. And I ran out of ideas for video game weapons because I didn't want to just do generic stuff. And one week I decided to make an airsoft gun, and I searched on YouTube for homemade designs, and everyone was just doing these plastic deals that looked like they were going to explode. So I decided to recreate the concept with a metal casing, and I went and bought all the pieces and assembled it in the basement, and I tested it out on a piece of plywood, and I almost put my eye out because a plastic BB ricocheting actually cracked the safety glasses I was wearing, and I was like, I'm not gonna test this indoors ever again.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. And you
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture of it. I have one somewhere. I can prove this thing exists.
All right, where is?
seat on that one.
My feet are under there.
I'm trying not to kill anybody.
Wow.
And then the rest is about this, whoever this doofus is, so we don't need to scroll through the rest of that.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome. It's just useless information about some insignificant person I've never met before.
Okay, whatever. You mean then?
Get him, Tiff.
Oh,
That's all right. I'll
She
stick
can't.
Tina on him.
I ain't worried about Tina.
Did you?
I have a car.
All I gotta do is outrun Rodney.
You'd be surprised. I'm faster than I look.
It's like, what is that? Without a paddle? Whoa! What happened to Rodney and Tina?
What'd you do? Kick him?
No! I swear I didn't. Sherman must have just taken out the full power.
Maybe.
What is that movie, Mike? What is it? Without a paddle?
The one with the actual horror movie or the comedy one?
The comedy one.
That's without a paddle, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have to outrun the bear. He's like, oh no, he's like, why are you taking your shoes off? You can't outrun a bear. And he's like, oh, sorry.
I love.
But
I
anyway,
love
he's
that
like, I don't have to outrun the bear. I have to outrun you. Like a bunch of comment shit. I just seriously got a comment dump. Roddy left out because he was like trying to show me how fast he could run. He's like, I'm gonna run from Cincinnati to Union, Missouri, and I'm gonna just like show up at his house, and he's gonna be like, damn boy, you can run.
Hey, I ran so fast I disconnected us.
I said Sherman got into the wiring and pulled it out again, didn't he?
It was my hand. I went to reach for something and I hit the mouse and it closed it out.
Because you're like, what the hell? Oh yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was like that, and without a paddle, where he's like, I don't have. Why are you taking your shoes off, man? And he's like, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
Outrun you.
Yeah. So Tina will be chasing me down, and I'll be like, I'll just run past Rodney, and she'll remember something she's mad at Rodney about, and she'll veer off. You know, isn't that right? Like sharks go towards the nearest meal. I'm throwing you under the bus, Rodney. You're gone, buddy.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll remember that.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta rethink this. You're done with Cat, and Piggy Girl, right? No.
Am I?
Yeah. See, Rodney's never gonna finish it now. He's like, yes, so now I know I can stay alive. Like he'll just be running around forever with Tina chasing him. He won't stick her on me.
Can y'all see that?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that looks like a freaking tattoo gun.
But you see
That
what I
is
mean?
wild.
If you unscrewed that front part, it would just be a t-shirt cannon.
So yeah, it's just got like a standard blow nozzle on it for an air hose.
Yeah, it's an air hose nozzle. Yeah.
His hand never does it right. Oh damn!
I'll remember
That is spike.
I'll remember that.
And Jack says, does everyone have an eye
remember
patch in
that.
light of Mike's almost lost eye? Do 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 do.
Oh man,
And then she said, so tonight we won't get shut down for promiscuous sex and titties. It will be for talking about building cannons.
Yeah,
oh god.
the CIA or FBI is going to come shut us down.
Yeah, shit. Dude, I just got off a list.
Oh shit, man. We need to fucking make a comic with producer B, like Short Ninja or something. Micro Ninja.
You'll tuck
Miniature
and roll and
ninja.
take your legs out from underneath you.
Gnome Ninja.
If I'm not on several lists from the shit I used to order when I had my channel of like hundreds of feet of fuse and like blasting canisters for making homemade fireworks. If I'm not on a list from that, then I definitely am now.
I can just see it now. Tina's looking at Rodney as Rodney's laughing at all the different names I come up with, and she's like, Yeah. It's not just your hand that always does it right. You don't do it right. Get on the couch tonight.
No, it's never him going to the couch. It's always me going to the couch. Like
And that's only because,
Well, if it's like my house, the couch is probably more comfortable anyway.
yeah.
God, our bed sucks.
Listen, it's quieter too. You know, you don't
Oh,
have Tiffany
yeah.
over there.
And no kids come sneaking on
Don't
the
even
couch.
talk about snoring.
Look, girl, when
I'm
we
gonna
up,
fucking record your ass.
I'll
Sound
pay
like
for
a
this
brontosaurus
footage.
over there.
Oh man, what do we play tonight? And tonight, in place of Celebrity Squares, we're seeing who sleeps on the couch first tonight. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't have any t-shirt candy, but anyway, going back to that would be awesome. Just like fill a freaking t-shirt gun with a bunch of little fortune cookie pieces of paper, and it's like a confetti cannon. Instead of confetti, it's jizzfetti. Have it all cut out in the shape of spermies, and just be like,
Why not? Just fucking get some of Tiffany's chunky glitter.
Right?
Next, dude, even better. There's a plant out there. It's some form of it's a flower. It's some form of snowdrop or some shit like that. That the petals look exactly like little jizz drops. And you've
oh,
got-
so yeah, we can go green. It'll be biodegradable. We're actually shooting biodegradable jizz because I mean that's technically what flowers are. They're like they produce pollen and then they shoot it upon the world. Like just think of that, people. Every day you take a breath, you're breathing in flower jizz.
Oh, don't
story.
Google that shit.
I
Bad
still
shit
think
happens. Why do we keep planting trees that smell like semen? Is what came up. For real. Like that cummy smell comes from the flowering deciduous tree called Pyrus calliana. Or wait, calliana. Better known in Australia as the ornamental pear. And it says these semen trees are stinking up America, but okay, whatever.
We used to have one of those at my parents' house in the backyard. They cut it down. It was awful. Not only did it smell terrible, but it had this weird fruit. It's not an actual edible pear tree. It just grows this weird like seed pod kind of fruit, and all the birds loved it, and it made them have giant colorful shits right on my lawn. Right,
Yeah.
it was like it was the spot I had to park under until they cut it down. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, cut that sumbitch down. And I normally like I'm all for saving tree, but they're almost entirely ornamental, and they're among the list of trees that Australia sold us that are just fucking terrible. That's why a part of why we have wildfires in California is because Australia convinced us to buy trees that explode. They catch fire because the sap gets too hot.
Jeez.
Really?
Are you serious?
I'm not even making this up. I swear to God, I could have been bamboozled,
Interesting.
but you can look this up. It's a form of like eucalyptus tree in California that just catches fire.
That's awesome. That would be great. Oh my god, like it's this new form of assassin, folks. We've got the exploding tree assassin. He's fucking play like nobody's gonna notice. He's this motherfucker. You just come up and he plants this 100-foot tree in the lawn of his victim, and that like they don't even notice when they get home. They're just like absolutely retarded. And they're like they go in their house and this fucking tree. Like an atom bomb wiping the house off his face. Fucking tree assassin. It's gotta be Vin Diesel too instead of Groot. He's like, I'm some form of eucalyptus now. He's been gargling glass all day, and he's just like he takes them out. Yeah.
It is eucalyptus, and it happens in Australia too. They used to just provide sort of natural like fire control, but now since we plant them all over the place in the wrong areas and we don't manage it, it's just exploding trees.
You would think if they knew that, they would go try to police it a little better, but
Right, and it's funny that this is one of those things that's up there with all the anything that's the subject of conspiracy theory. Obviously, most of it's bullshit. I won't get into any of them specifics, but you used to be able to find I swear there were more articles and stories about this, but they're just sort of buried now, and it makes you wonder if they're embarrassed. They've planted trees that cause their
Explode.
own wildfires.
Well, you should look for them under DuckDuckGo and not Google, because Google
Yeah.
suppresses a lot of shit. Hey, Lewis is in the house.
What's up, Luis Torres? Please go check out VRXOXO2 live on Kickstarter now. Lewis is the only guy that gets himself banned the last week of his campaign all the time. So Lewis is banned. So go check out VR. That's right, as in virtual reality VR space XOXO #2 live on Kickstarter. It's got like 4 or 5 more days on it, folks. We need to get it to 100,000 by the end of the show, or the world is going to end. In World War III instantly. As soon as the show ends, if you don't back VRXOXO2 and get it to 100K, the world will just implode on itself. Who knows if it's true or not, but we can make up our own shit here, because this is Russ Exposed Studios, where we do what the fuck we want. So anyway, with that being said,
Because fuck you.
yeah, because fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. I don't know what Nita said. We're just following the boss here. Whoa, who did we lose? We lost Mike. Mike, they fucking took out Mike. No.
You talk about the exploding trees, you're gone.
Oh shit.
You're gone.
Gave
All
away
right,
the
man. Hold on, guys. I gotta
conspiracy.
pour out some for my dead homie. They fucking got him. He's gone. This is for my dead homies. All right. So anyway, so now that Mike's gone, I don't know what happened there, but that's fucking hilarious. I did not know that California on fire because of eucalyptus. No, he says he's back, but guys, listen. I don't know if we should let him back or not. I mean, the government could have just taken him out over exploding eucalyptus trees because he let out their secret.
Never
They
mind all these
secretly
homemade
planted them.
weapons.
See, this is what it is. They fucking got his ass because America secretly, California invaded Russia and set up these exploding eucalyptus trees everywhere. And so he just gave away their plan. Yeah, they fucking took his ass out. He's gone. And, like, I don't know, man. If I let him back on, well, how do we know it's not, like, the government? They could be trying to, like, make sure
The
that
robot
they don't take
Yeah, I don't trust it now. It's the internet, man. It's some deep fake shit.
All right, Mike.
No, his picture's too clear. It's not the same dude.
There's no way. Look at that. You can see that
Look how
turtle clear as
clear it
day.
is
There's
now.
no way
Yeah,
this is
no.
real. Mike,
No.
what color underwear was I wearing on the first show? Only the real Mike would know this because he was in studio.
The
He caught
answer
me
is
with no
always
pants on.
brown to that.
Incorrect. The answer is
All
no.
right, it's Mike, folks. It's Mike, folks. We can be safe. But Lewis says hi, everybody. Hi, Lewis. What did you do this time to be banned? It was from a cover I posted like a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
that's what I said. So what it was is he took a famous painting of like these cherubs and these angels and demons and stuff, and it's like an orgy. And so like you can post it all over Facebook and nobody will say shit because it's art. Well, he makes it more modernized. Another piece of cat hair. Makes it more modernized. Adds his characters and does an homage to the painting and posts it like it was like pre-COVID. Like it was like when the last one was Lily the Demoness chapter 5. I think it was when chapter 4 was live. So it was like 2020. And all of a sudden, like he's running a campaign, he's posting all this other shit, and he gets banned for this one from like 2020. That cover was never released, was it, Lewis? I think it was a tease for the upcoming issue 5, and then I think you never released it for issue 5, and you're still holding on to it. But yeah, he got banned for this picture. Maybe somebody got pissed off and went back and looked at it, and they're like, listen, he said he was going to use this cover for 5, and this motherfucker didn't use it for 5, and I'm mad. I'm going back and finding the image he teased my ass with last year, and I'm going to go fucking report it. And that's what they did. Maybe that's what happened, Lewis. I figured it out for you. They're after you. Somebody's mad because you didn't use that cover. You got to use it.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
What happened?
She drank a beer.
Uh-oh.
I
Tina, let me see
really
your
thought
hand.
there was something wrong. I looked concerned
Well,
for
there
a
is.
minute because
There
Tina's
is
like
something
head.
wrong. There is something wrong. She hasn't made the bed yet.
Oh.
She washed the bed today.
that's what couches
she's
are
like,
for.
she's
Look
like,
at
oh
her.
no,
Don't you have a
she's
kitchen
like,
table?
Guys, I'm serious. This is silly Tina.
this is great. I love it. Oh my god, like Tina, I loved it because like you just ruined Tina's night because you just reminded her and she just already had a beer and she's like in fuck it mode. Like somehow she went from her business attire to her casual. Like she just drank that beer and her clothes flew off and the casual wear came on and she's like, I'm ready for bed. And then like the fucking then you're like, oh yeah, she is in trouble because the bed's not made. She's like, fuck, I gotta put my business apparel back on. So her clothes fly back off again, and the business attire came on. I don't know how it happened, folks. It was fucking
She's like,
crazy.
come on, let's go watch Roadhouse.
On pause.
My Jack said, Mike, you have to say fucking retarded, just so we know it's you. You have to analyze it to last week's show and make sure the voice synchronization happens.
What is this? Some kind of fucking retarded captcha?
It is some kind of retarded captcha. It's only for retarded people. That's why you're taking it. Damn, dude, Captcha's got some fucking back talk. Did you hear that shit, Mike? Captcha just like totally roasted your ass. Like that's so good. It's gonna make a Comedy Central special. We've got Mike. He's fucking retarded. Look at this motherfucker. He went and he got all the parts inside of a Home Depot. Like, dude, bro, if you're gonna be making weapons and doing R&D research in a fucking Home Depot, you're fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? That's gonna be Mike in a nutshell. He's yep, it's gonna happen. Fucking retarded.
Fucking retarded. Hey, man, I got a note from a doctor that says I can legally say that word. I hit my head too hard too many times when I was younger, and now I get to sit. Now I've got an R word pass.
All right, guys. So, folks, you heard it here. This is the real Mike because no robot will willingly say that it is retarded on paper. No robot will ever admit that. They're too full of themselves. They have a superiority complex. So no robot in the world, not even the T900, the T1000, none of them will ever say it. They're fucking retarded.
Tina,
Like,
where are
although
your
that
hands?
What?
Where's Tina's hands?
Hand check.
Ronnie only held up one hand at first. I got some. Speaking of where's your hands, folks, do you suffer from sticky keys? Do you want a Jizz Be Gone fucking headband so you can be the Jizz Ninja? Oh, yeah!
I think we should have Jizz Be Gone headbands because you always hate when your hair gets in your face.
Right?
Yeah, yes!
Yes.
That's fucking, yes!
Sweatbands, like 80s style.
Yeah.
Yes!
It's in your mouth, and then you want to gag,
Well,
and
if
it's
it
like,
gets in your mouth, you're not doing it right.
All right, folks, here we go. Here's the next infomercial. Being added tonight. Get your own Jizz Be Gone headband because it's here at Jizz Gone Wild. We don't want that wild hair. So we're going to give you Jizz Be Gone headbands so you can get those BJs gone wild. That's right.
Gosh.
well, yeah,
Like-
because you're leaning forward and your hair's hanging in your face, and there's just all those problems, and it gets in your hair.
Right? We don't need the long hairs. We have enough problems with the short
Well,
ones.
right, and the stupid ass men always want the damn long hair. Like,
All right, folks, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go research and R&D and see if I can get headbands. I'll be right back.
I know a guy.
She knows the guy.
and knows a guy that can get headbands. Tiffany's like, "Fuck you, Tina. Fuck you."
Pretty much.
He's going to add something.
Like,
else.
great. More shit to put shit on.
Hey, in Tina's defense, she possibly could have made you more money because I think if we did branded headbands for...
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea.
No, listen. So if we do the branded headbands, not only can we do the branded headbands because people are going to be showing off our shit, but who's going to come to 102-degree weather to a fucking market and like nobody sells headbands and then they come across and they're like, oh, these smart people here have headbands. I don't give a fuck what it says. I want this hot ass hair out of my face.
Well,
And then
see,
they're walking around at the market with our fucking brand on their headband, and people are like, "Damn, everybody's got these Russ Explode Studios and Ass Hat Personalizes headbands
Fuck you,
on."
Russell.
And
Wow.
don't put Frisbees on.
Wow.
Just put G,
The
GBT.
JGB.
J, yeah.
Yeah. For the project, yeah, and we'll do a
Yeah.
couple of those. But I'm just saying, like branded headbands and sweatbands for the market because people are gonna be hot
There you
walking
go.
around. They're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what this sweatband says, and they're gonna have like 30 of 50 people walk around at this market with our brand on their head, and people are gonna be like, damn, this place must be hopping. Everybody's wearing their shit. I gotta go check it out. And then we make millions, millions, I tell you. And then I cut all you in, and we have a big fucking party where we get strippers and coke, and we just like we get to guys. Listen, I can buy a 55-gallon drum of Astroglide. We're gonna have Astroglide fucking wrestling, and then we gotta find some old dude and just drag him to the party and be like, "You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy."
Deleted.
I need to hire somebody to come hold this light for me.
What I was gonna say, that's like mesmerizing. I feel like a moth. I want to fly to the flame.
I know, right?
It does look really cool, like in the tumbler, like when it's circling around. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Pretty colors.
Just hold it.
Guys,
with your
don't
mouth.
look directly in the light. That's a UV light. Oh wait, it's coming to your screen. You're fine. Look at it. Look at it. Look at
It does look pretty
it. You are
cool.
now getting sleepy. You're getting very sleepy.
I need to get me one of those nail lights and just like prop it up on something.
Damn straight. That would be fucking so much easier for you.
Right?
All right, it's my show now. What up, people? Welcome
Woohoo!
to the channel. I
Tiffany
am
should
now
do
taking
like I
over.
do with the corn dog.
Wait, what? Elaborate on this.
Oh, you guys haven't heard the corn dog story?
We have not.
Yeah, we went.
Come
to
on, Tina,
Sonic.
tell us the corn dog story.
Do you want to tell it? Or you want me to tell it?
So we go to Sonic, and every once in a while I want a corn dog, but I'm texting on my phone. I have the corn dog in my mouth. And all the people are coming out of Sonic to see me with the corn dogs.
No, the girl came out. The one little girl came out to give us our food, and she comes out. She's got the tray in her hand. She's like, and so all of a sudden she's like,
Well, it wasn't my food because I already had my food. It was in my mouth.
I know. But she come out, was giving the food to somebody next to us, and
Yeah.
she like stopped, and she looked at Tina. And she brought out our change, is what it was.
I don't know, whatever.
So she goes back inside. And so she went back in and told everybody. So they kept coming out one by one to look at the lady with the corn dog can out of her mouth.
Oh my god.
I'm not good at
Oh my
texting.
gosh.
Anybody who's talked to me knows I'm not good at texting.
Especially if you got a corn dog in your mouth.
Did I miss the part of the show that Mike and Rodney promote their projects? Yeah, probably.
Yes, you missed it. Oh, God damn.
Did
So-
Russell get banned this time?
What happened to Russell?
Oh, he was going to do
Oh, nothing. I just took me out. There's no reason for this fucking thing to be on here. I can still hear and see you guys. I'm just playing producer. I'm looking up sweatbands. Like I'm seriously going to add it, but right now we're kind of looking like we've got no bueno. Like
No, go to Amazon. Just buy them in bulk for yourself directly from Amazon.
Well,
Yeah.
the issue in lies it has to be compatible with the type of printing that we're doing. So it has to be a
It's
certain
any
blend.
material, any color.
So
yeah.
oh, that's right. We're using
Yeah,
the any material, any color.
Yeah.
Look, they got fucking.
Well, I know, but the thing is,
100
too,
bags.
here's the thing, though. That's really going to drive up the cost if we have to use that printing. That's why I'm looking up
Well,
to see
yeah.
if there's a way we can sublimate it and make it cheaper. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I'm trying to get stuff as high quality as possible and also make it affordable for people because everybody's kind of short on cash right now. So, I mean, the problem is if we print one material versus the other one, that's a $5 increase. Because
that's
per
true.
sheet, because the one sheets cost us like $2 a sheet, and the other sheets cost us $7. So if we can do it with the $2 sheets, I can drop like $2 off each headband. So
That's true.
stand by. I'm still here. I'm listening, folks. So I'm doing some hardcore critical research here because here at Russ Exposed Studios, not Tiff Allen personalizes. We think of everything that the other person doesn't.
No, I don't think of
And we
everything.
do everything hardcore.
That's right. Hardcore. Hardcore.
Okay, let's see if this cup leaks. I'm not
Here, look.
promising anything.
You didn't. I would like these. Oh wait, it doesn't work. I'm too fucked up.
It'll work, Tina. You got to just turn your brightness down.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
they're tie-dye.
I would love those.
See?
Those are cute. What material are they, though?
That looks like cotton. I'm looking at some of their terry cloth right now. Totally getting me some.
It's a
some
cotton
gay
one.
ones.
It's cotton.
Elastic and cotton. And you get 10 of them for $11.99.
That's not bad at all.
Tiffaney has entered the XXX version of her program.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
I don't know if you heard me or not. I need polyester. I was
I need
muted.
polyester.
yeah, it has to. That's what I was getting ready to say. It has to be
this is
what,
loud.
83%.
The higher the count of polyester it is, the better, the more vibrant the colors show up.
Do you know how
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it has to be at least 83 at the minimum.
Yes.
Yeah, it was up there.
Sorry, I know that's really loud.
Oh wait, where did it go?
it's not there anymore? Oh, fuck this new phone.
So it will be so
So I'm
loud.
retarded.
You're retarded.
Retarded.
Turn down the brightness on your phone.
Look,
How do you turn
Got
down
it.
the brightness on it?
All over. It's pretty.
I don't want to trade you.
It's a
Home screen.
virtual
I like that
cornucopia of color.
this one's a fast flow one. I've never done fast flow, so I was like, what the hell? I kind of like the slower.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I kind of like the fast,
Here,
but then it's
let's
going to settle too fast.
Right, let's compare. Hang on.
What?
Shake it, girl. Shake it. There you go.
Girl,
Get
take
it.
your money back.
I'm trying.
You got
That's
two
hot.
kids. I know you're better at it than this. Yank that fucker. There you go. Get it.
Yeah, baby.
Okay,
shake
so
that.
let's compare. Oh, it's not all the way down in there.
Well, shake them both at the same time, ding dong. That way one doesn't settle.
Well, I will, but this one has to get all out of
Damn,
being
sweetheart,
clumpy.
shake it harder. Ah!
We gotta get out of being clumpy. Okay, there we go. All right.
Man, I might have to come up there with the fucking whipped cream again with you shaking it like
And
that.
I'm gonna suggest that mine be fast flow because slow swimmers don't make babies.
I just like the fast flow. That looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it
That reminds
does.
me that you know what that fast flow one reminds me of? It reminds me of those sand frames that used to be out when I was a kid that you would get and you flip them over and the sand moves through the water to the other side and it makes like valleys and mountains and different layers.
Yeah.
I fucking love those when I was a kid. You don't ever see those anywhere anymore.
See, I
And the
like the
fast
slow flow ones better because
I
it
do
like
think- I do too.
it. I mean,
I
it
like them
doesn't
both.
settle.
Can we make them half and half?
I like it fast and hard.
Okay, well, anyway, so now there's the difference in fast and
Don't worry,
slow
everyone.
flow.
Rodney has all the money. That's what it says.
Hey, oh.
So are you going to get the sweatband that can also be used as a face mask?
Oh,
What?
that would be cool. Then you can pull it down really quick.
Yeah. Just be going sunglasses.
Oh my gosh! All right, guys.
All right, we already got safety glasses. Put them on, Tiffany. Show everybody off the sexy
Oh,
safety
God.
glasses.
I don't even honestly know what I did with them.
Well, you better for tonight.
What did I do with them?
Are they under the bed?
I think you all need to like send out some samples to us.
There you go.
All right, hold on. Let me
I'll
crank
send
you out a
sample
sample.
You can clean up, Tina.
I don't know what I did with them.
Nita and I are right on the same spectrum. We're just like fucking dirty as we can be.
No, I
Whatever.
got that one too. Everybody else missed it.
I don't know what I did with them.
He said, "Hang on, I'll crank you out a sample."
See, look what y'all made me do. I got on my phone looking at sweatbands for y'all, found some super gay ones, and I need them in my life. And now I have to check my balance real quick. All right, I'm good.
Blame it on
my
Tina.
God,
It's
Nita.
Tina's fault.
Got to get these sweatbands.
Why am I on kids? And now I got the brightness so low I can't see shit.
Did you figure out how to do it?
Oh, wait, I gotta make sure I'm putting on the right card.
Tina, did you just get a new phone?
Yes, we did.
Oh my God, I'm dying because like this whole show's gonna be Tina figuring out how to turn the brightness down, and she's gonna turn it down so fucking far she can't see the screen, and she's like never gonna be able to use her phone again because she can't even see to turn the brightness back up.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
can't laugh too hard because you did that on your cigarette the other
There's
day
19 of them.
and thought it was broke. So
19 of them for $10.99.
And they're
what material
And they're polyester.
are they?
Look at
All right,
that.
Tina, send me a link.
Yeah, send a link.
Hang on.
But the
she's
only
going
bad
to-
thing.
she's
the only
going to get
bad
me
thing-
the drink.
Oh,
Bring
sorry,
in
I
my-
didn't mean to
Bring
keep.
in my Fosters, please. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you had foster kids. How many do you have, Rodney?
Foster's lager, dude.
4.
I know. I
4.
was just
He
being a
likes
smart-
he needs that $8K a month. The kids are out there doing all the work. They're bagging and boarding. We get all kinds. They're the ones who put the stickers in the packages. Like, it's a real sweatshop over there.
Wait a minute. That's how you guys got Roadkill Rampage out so fast. I
That
knew
is
there was a
exactly
secret
how
behind
they
it.
did it.
Azzy. No.
Fucking Tina's out there. She's like a
Yeah.
raging bull.
Right
She's
here.
like, ah. And the kids are like, oh my God, if we don't stay working, she's going to eat us.
But they
Crap, I
only use
lost my
white
cigarette.
kids because we're not racist.
I'm losing my mind.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The Sherm is in trouble now. He's been ratted out, folks.
Now he's done it.
Here, I brought you one of these.
That's
I'm
it.
not giving you the big Foster since we're going to have to make the bed together. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to do that by myself.
Fine.
Just even the
He got demoted to like a foster shot so he can help make the bed. He put his
No, I
foot
got-
in his own mouth now.
I got the Stella. I'll take that.
Oh, you got the horse piss. I don't know that I liked it. I don't know. I got
You
one of
don't
those
like
liter
Stella?
bottles of it.
Oh my god. I love Stella. Here. Here, Lush.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to drink. I should have put me another light sky in there, though. I actually had a few last week. We had some... Ah! It just fell out of my pocket. Sorry, folks, if you hear all that static. I apologize. My headpiece just fell out. So anyway, so we had some friends over for game night, and I had, like, I don't ever drink, so I have, like, a six-pack of beer from, like, probably 2018 in the refrigerator, which, like, beer stays good forever. Oh, no, it's still good. Like, I've never had a problem with old beer as long as it stays at the same temperature and you don't, like, take it out and it gets hot and cold. If you keep it at a relatively safe temperature where it's not moving, it can stay good for years after it's been brewed. So we had a couple, and man, I tell you what, I love that. I love Blue Moon. Blue Moon, the Bayesian white pale ale, but this new one they got Light Sky, and I'm not supposed to drink, but this is like low carb and it's a low alcohol count.
Right.
But it's brewed with tangerine instead of orange,
these are
and it's
awesome.
really freaking good.
Yeah, Blue Moon was the shit here about 7 or 8 years ago.
Where'd it go?
You can keep that.
Blue Moon's my favorite too. I love Shock Top as well.
I like Killian's Irish Red and Foster's Lager.
I don't like beer, period.
No.
I am not a beer person.
Jack said, Tiffany, you better hurry up and find those safety glasses. He
Right?
might run up there and spray you down again.
I could
Oh
have
my God,
killed him.
we showed the kids that last night. Or no, it was the night before last, and they fucking got her yesterday before school. Like, Roderick and Adriana got the whipped cream and fucking chased Tiffany around the house with it and sprayed it all over her. And Nita's a strong promoter of
Definitely.
kids' labor.
Yes, as long as they are not Chinese, because they've done that for too long. Only white
Small hands,
children.
folks. Small hands.
I want all.
Well,
your
you know, it is kind of funny how, like,
Aryan children.
you know, it is kind of, you know, ironic that after China gets in trouble with child labor and selling their child's labor, that Apple went to all robotic manufactured devices.
Oh, that
So
was
all the
just
Macs.
coincidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was just coincidence, I'm sure. Because all of a sudden the Macs, the iPhones, the iPads are all now 100% completely assembled by robots. And that's why this past phone that I upgraded to 3 years ago, actually, so listen, this is a fucked up story. So I get my brand new phone. You know, like this was back when I could afford to upgrade every year because, you know, we didn't have kids. And so when I was... I do too. It was when we had money. But anyway, you know, I upgraded to the brand new iPhone. And so I was like, yes, you know, my iPhone's coming in the mail. And so cool, we're gonna be able to use these. I'm working out some images and stuff, people. So that's why I haven't really been here. I'm working on getting some sweatbands added. But anyway, so I get this new iPhone in the mail. I ordered it online because it's so fucking sold out like it is now. Now we're back to you have to order phones online because the manufacturers don't have the capacity they used to. But this was back when they didn't have the manufacturing capacity to pump them out. And so you had to order it online. Well, anyway, I ordered it online. So my brand new shiny phone comes in the mail. And I open it up and like I have this look on my face. And Tiffany's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, there's a giant scratch in the screen. And she's like, nuh-uh. And I'm like, no. I'm for real. I just peeled the plastic off. And there's just like this. And it was like a perfect cut. It was perfect. And so I call him and I'm like, hey, look, I just got my phone in the mail. It's got a huge scratch in the screen and it's like perfect. Like it looks mechanical. And they're like, well, all the phones are, you know, manufactured by robots now. So, you know, there shouldn't be any defects in it, but we'll be willing to take a look at it. I'm like, motherfucker, I just spent $900 on a phone. You're going to do more than to take a look at it. I will shove this phone up your ass. So like we go to the AT&T store. And it was the closest thing because this was back before the retailers had a store on every corner. And, you know, I show up there and I'm like, you know, I'm waiting in line because you know how long that takes. It's ridiculous going to upgrade or do anything with your phone because it takes 12 hours just for them to tell you, okay, we got it taken care of. And it's like, why couldn't the 18 people in front of me be that fast? But anyway, I digress. So anyway, so I go up there. I had to fight with them for like 2 hours, didn't I, Tiffany? They were like, oh, no, you scratched the phone. I'm like, who can make a scratch that fucking perfect? It was like this long, and it was just like probably, I don't know, 3 millimeters wide. It was just like a cutting machine that just like perfectly cut through the glass on the front. And I'm like, I'm not accepting this. You know, you guys are charging out the ass for these phones. And then they just argue, no, you did this. I'm like, yeah, I made this perfect scratch on this phone that doesn't even have a fingerprint on it because I haven't even touched it yet. So yeah, it was a clusterfuck. So
speaking of that, you need to bring me my cord up here.
Is spandex polyester? No. It is. It has polyester in it, but it depends on the ratio. It should list the ratio on it. Robots, yeah.
You need at least, what'd you say, 83% polyester?
83% polyester at the least, because anything below that, they don't guarantee adhesion.
I am not a robot. Not at all. I'm just hiding behind my persona and smoking weed. Ow.
No, what's really happening is Nita's seen that video. She was going through and watching YouTube videos, and she came across the ad for finger blasts. And, you know, it's like,
totally
noise.
checking it.
And she's like, finger blasters. She's like, yep, I'm gonna hang out back here and I'm going to finger blast myself.
I am going to check out. I'm going to test this finger blaster with this Chinese shrink cream. See what happens.
Oh my god! If you guys, so listen. If you guys have not seen the ad for finger blasters, go look up finger blasters. It is in a legit ad with kids in it, and it's got that one comedian, Amy Fisher, in it. And she's like, I always know when my kids are snacking healthy. And he's like, finger blasters. Sometimes I use one finger. And she's like, okay. And then he's like, sometimes I use two fingers. And she's like, all right. And then he's like, or sometimes three fingers. And she's like, no, I'm okay. And the boy's standing there holding
the whole fist.
It's Amy Schumer.
Yeah, Amy Schumer. What did I say?
I don't know.
That is something.
And sometimes we just punch it. Like,
Oh my gosh, it's fucking hilarious. It's like one of the funniest ads I've ever seen for anything. And
I hope I turn it that way we can see it.
Hi, Tina. You're adorable.
Tiffany, where did you go? Now Tiffany's finger blasting.
I sent it to her. Like, check this out, girl. But she's never coming back.
She's never coming back.
Look at her flight to Louisiana, Russell.
Oh my god, guys. Oh, wait. I have to address an elephant in the room.
Oh,
so
shit.
listen.
Hey, you said I was uglier earlier, and now you're talking about the elephant? I'm not that drunk, Russell.
Yeah. But anyway. So listen, guys. You're never going to believe this. So everybody here, can we all agree that we know what Schwann's is?
Sure.
You know what
You don't
Schwann's
know what
is?
Schwann's is?
Oh, the food place.
Yeah, it's the yellow food truck that goes around and delivers frozen foods. Okay, so I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. I just want to make sure somebody here, because I don't know if they have it in your states. They decided that they are changing their name to Yellow, YELLOH. So instead of your Schwann's man, he's your yellow man.
That's racist. I don't think we should do that.
Yeah, and people. So listen, this happened yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was all over social media platforms, and their shit blew up. They're like, "What if my delivery guy's Asian?" And I answer the door and say, "What's up, yellow man?" And like people were pissed about this. They were like, "This is fucking." And then
everywhere spilled their sake.
So this is the fucked up part. So this Asian guy that works for Schwann's gets on there and he says, "I'm Asian American and I work for Schwann's. I don't think I'm comfortable with people opening their door and saying hello, yellow man." And Schwann's answered back and said, "We're sorry. We strive to be the most something, but we're sticking with the name change and we're proud of it." And they're like, so it was like a big fuck you back to them. So they're getting
with the upside down Japanese flag. They were protesting, but nobody could tell because it looks the same way either way.
Right.
So I was like, damn, Schwann's don't even give a fuck. They're just like, fuck you, we're gonna burn you to the ground. And
We spent $1
like,
million in advertising and research for this. Fuck you. We're not doing it again.
yeah, it's like the fucking Chiefs and all these fucking sports teams and shit. They're trying to change the name, and it's like everybody's like, we're not offended by this. And obviously the Asian guy was making a joke because he obviously doesn't care, but he's like, everybody's blatantly like, did you fucking think about this? Nobody in the fucking process caught this. You have to have 18 editors. Look, guys, we're making indie comics, and you're fucking drilling us for making a mistake. Schwann spent billions of dollars with 50 fucking editors and PR people that said, this is a good idea. Everyone's gonna welcome the yellow man.
Well, dude, they do that all the time. Look at some of the shit that's flown, especially in toys, man. Like, you got a Batman action figure that does this. You've got oh my god, the Spider-Man blow. Remember the old blow up domey punching bags?
They had the blow up in his crotch.
In his fucking crotch on the backside.
And you know where those all ended up at, Nita? This is the funny part. We found them at our fucking Dollar Tree. Whenever they got hammered for them, they sent them all to Dollar Tree. So all these kids got these blow up fucking spider crotches from Dollar Tree because they're like us, you know, we're cheap ass parents. We buy our kids Dollar Tree stuff because they're fucking hard on it anyway. We go,
they're gonna destroy
we go
it
spy.
anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna destroy
Exactly.
it, so we get them stuff. So they got a blow up fucking crotch Spider-Man punching bag. It was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
Yes,
Not
there
as-
is a Punisher
not as-
toy that shoots a rocket from his dick. True story. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There is.
And then Jack said, "Is Mike blacked out drunk? Does that mean
Nope.
people will be pissing Asian men?" And there's a Punisher toy that shoots a rocket from his dick. Yep.
I'm
it's not
I'm not blacked out drunk. I'm just googling what Schwann's is.
Ezzy.
So just think of like a box truck that's really
Yeah,
short
yeah.
to the ground, and it's got freezers in the back, and they sell like chicken stuff, like basically,
Yeah.
so you don't have to go grocery shopping for meats.
Yeah.
And,
But it's really
and
fucking
it's quick
expensive.
meals. It's really expensive, but it's quick meals. You can microwave most of it, except for the chicken wings, because they're fucking idiots and went for microwavable chicken wings. The ones that take 35 goddamn minutes, people.
Yeah.
After I get off fucking work, I'm gonna cook 35-minute chicken wings. Are you fucking retarded? Listen, I used to be able to nuke them for 7 minutes and they were delicious. Now, not only do I gotta cook them for 35 fucking minutes, I have to sauce them myself. The sauce comes in a fucking packet and they're not as good. Who the fuck set us back in time? I will find you. And Liam Neeson will kill
Probably
you.
the same one that.
Look at
decided
this
to
turtle
change their name.
strutting. You see this turtle? He's like, look, baby, you see how long this neck is? He was all the way out there. He was at maximum.
But like literally, I'm just like, I'm blown away by these new corporations, you know, or these older corporations that are like doing this shit that are setting us back in time. Like literally, we used to buy their chicken wings all the time, and you could pop them in the microwave for like 8 or 9 minutes, and they were the best fucking barbecue and hot wings you would ever have. Like just microwaved, nothing could ever touch them. And then like one day we
Now
ordered
they're
them,
shit.
and the dude fucking brought us chicken wings, and I'm like reading the directions. I'm like, cook in the oven at 400 for 35 to 40 minutes, and then I opened the bag. I'm like, these motherfuckers aren't even sauced, and I'm like, I'm digging around. They're in like a fucking packet, and you gotta like fucking cut it open. You gotta thaw it in some water. Like, dude, this was my hey, I want something good. Ooh, hot wings. I'm gonna pop them in the microwave while I go take a long shit after a long day at work, and then come back and dinner's ready. And now I come back and the fucking oven's just now preheating, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, we're going back in time. But anyway, so I thought that would make everybody laugh that the fucking Schwann's company literally said they're changing their name to Yellow, and now you can happily greet your yellow man at your door.
Well, is he Asian or is he just jaundiced?
Wow. Sometimes it's hard to
his liver
tell.
functions.
Whoa, shit.
In Maryland, we had it was a grocery store called Giant that delivered. It was their whole selection, but their delivery service before they changed it, it was called Peapod, and so everybody was greeting the Peapod man, and they stuck with it for years. Everyone's like, "Hey, it's the Peapod man," and they got ripped on for years because their logo was just a big green peapod, and I saw people just spray paint balls on them all the time. Some people, they would draw the
Dude, if I was the fucking manager of a Peapod delivery service, every one of my delivery trucks would have truck nuts on it. And folks, if you don't know what truck nuts are, go to trucknuts.com. You can get legit ball sacks that hang from the receiver hitch of your truck. I live in Missouri and I see them all the time. I would never buy one, but I do think they're funny, and that you're a fucking hillbilly if you have one. So go to trucknuts.com so we can figure out who all the hillbillies are and we can laugh behind your back. This video is not sponsored by Truck Nuts. I always fuck. That's one of my biggest jokes with Tiffany. We'll be driving down the highway, and every time I see a truck with truck nuts, I'm like, "Look at that fucking Hoosier over there with his balls dragging the fucking ground behind his truck. You know he doesn't have any balls." Yeah. There's a guy sitting with them.
Here's some truck nuts, baby. It's a Dodge Ram there. Gonna ram his truck nuts up your butt.
I want to see if I was going to.
Wait a minute. Was that your truck, Rodney?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it was.
If you're going to spend money on a pair of fake nuts, you might as well get the ones from the Bad Grandpa sketch from Jackass.
Oh yeah, when he gets him stuck in the fucking Coke machine, and that guy walks up to buy a Coke, and they're fucking stretched out like 3 feet, and he's like tugging his nuts away from the Coke machine, and the guy's like, I don't want any fucking soda after his nuts have been in the slot. Look at Rodney. We just crushed his soul. We made fun of his fucking Dodge Ram. That was the only thing on the truck that isn't rusted was those truck nuts.
You should put Jizby Gone on those too.
Oh my god.
Are those
What the hell
keychains?
is
Oh my god. I want to get my nose
Are those
pierced now,
earrings?
just so I can have
Are
it
those-
hanging from my septum. That's it. I'm going to get my nose pierced because that would be so cool to be able to like lick that shit buzz.
What?
I'm
What?
going.
Okay, what were those?
They
It
were
was
truck
nuts.
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 Oh,
All the colors of the rainbow.
Well, they look
Oh
like they
my
were earring
gosh.
size, and I thought it would be cool to have it hanging
Yeah,
from your
they
septum.
did.
Be like,
You could pierce your nose and have it hanging there in the middle of your nose.
you just
You
sit there
could
and
lick
flick
it
them,
with your tongue. Yeah.
flick them, flick
It's
them.
okay, Rodney. We still love you. We already knew you were a redneck, so of course you'd have a set of truck nuts on your Dodge.
I'm a lovable kind of guy.
But no, anyway, back to the story. So I always make fun of him with the truck nuts, but secretly on the inside, I'm always like, I should fucking buy a pair and just hang them from my truck, just so like, see how long it takes Tiffany to notice that I got truck nuts hanging from my truck, because she always gives them shit all the time, and I always give her shit that I'm gonna buy them. So now I'm gonna go buy me a set. They make them in camo, so I'll be like, haha, you can't see them.
can't see my truck
like,
nuts.
you should make a video with your phone all the day, look, hanging it on your truck, and then like activate.
Do a
your
time
camera.
lapse of how many
Yeah.
days, like every
How
day,
many
take a
days
picture.
or notice it. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
That would be perfect.
Well, considering I never hardly leave when you get home from work, it would
Oh my
probably
god, are
be
you
a
kidding me?
lot.
Our fucking driveway, when I back in, those nuts would drag the ground. So you would hear them every day when I back in and be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that noise? They'd be like, oh, those are my
Daddy's
nuts dragging
home.
the ground. Daddy's home! Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's Rodney's nickname. Look at him smiling.
Hey, you can get 25 red truck nut miniature keychains for $18.
There you go.
Needed those were small. They were 1/10 scale. I sent you the link.
Oh, nice.
Hey, wait, do they call those nerds nuts?
No, they call them. They actually call them hanging truck balls.
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, what did you guys do this
Oh,
weekend?
God.
Oh, I hung
I
my
like the fact
truck
that there's
balls.
blue. I like the fact that there's 2 blue sets. You got light blue balls and extreme. You know the ones where you thought you were gonna get some and they were light blue, and the ones where she licked it and you didn't get to finish it and they're purple. True story.
Sounds like somebody's
Oliver.
urinating on camera.
Oh,
It's a turtle. It's a turtle's tank.
It's too close. To
It's Mike.
It's
That
the,
ammonia is not good for them, man.
it's the water auctionator. Oxygenator.
it's the filter.
Yeah, the filter.
Oxygenator.
Oxygenate.
I love the fact that he had to show it to us to prove it. Like he's
Is that
like, hey folks,
affordable?
it's like
It's okay. I'm not pissing in the turtle.
What type of filter are you using on that turtle tank, Mike? Is that a fluval?
It's a Tetra.
It's a Tetra?
Waterfall filter.
Because your water looks fucking good for a fucking Tetra. Damn.
I literally just changed it today. We did a full tank today, and I've also got a bunch of plants and snails in there, so
Nice.
they keep it real clean.
Yeah.
She's going in a pond this spring.
Hey Mike, how often do you clean that tank?
Every week or every 2 weeks, depending. I do a lot of spot cleaning,
Okay.
And when I'm home more, I try and feed her in a separate container so she's not shitting in the water in the tank as much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because my brother, he does it probably once every 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And folks, talking about doing things once every 10 days, even if you do it once or twice every day, get you some Jizby gun. If you do it once or twice a day, you might need the 10-pack. If you do it once every 10 days, like my wife does, then you don't need it at all. You just need one.
Shut up.
She gets herself all worked up. So when you're at work, she's at home and she's shaking those.
That's the best time because you can get it right.
That's right. You can get it right.
Yeah. Tiffany doesn't make shake weight. She makes cumblers. Work them
There you
hands.
go. Work
Tumblers.
it, girl. Work it, girl.
What are you making now, Tiffany?
Just another snow globe tumbler.
She's
Bleh.
making sweet jizz
Snow.
music.
Globe tumbler.
Is that a cumbler?
No, it's just with that same blue glitter. But I'm adding like color shift white into it.
Oh, that looks cool together.
You need more to drink.
We got that phone.
Yeah. So this is, well, I don't know what it is. Oh, here it is.
All right, folks. Well, I'm thinking, let's see, I still need to hose on Tiffany. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to call it a night. I tried taking my medicine and all that stuff, and my back's just really hurting tonight. It was a rough week at work. Normally, I wouldn't cut it short, but all attempts at being able to sit here have failed.
Well, it's a good thing because I think producer B is too drunk to continue.
and also Rodney has to make his bed. Look at her. She's only had a half a can and she's just trashed.
She's all slushy. No, she's had 2. She's all slushy, so.
That's me. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
My face.
Oh, yeah.
is
Tiffany has 1 and she's like, hey, you want to go downstairs? And I'm like, all right,
Pretty
drink
much.
every night.
Pretty
I love it too, folks. So I'm on Rodney's show last night, and Sherman's acting up, molesting the chair behind him, like he was getting all freaking upset, getting worked up that Daddy wasn't getting snuggles with him. And then Rodney comes on my show tonight, and then now Tina's the one that's acting up on camera. So, like, I just want to know who's going to be next. Like, hopefully, I get the Rodney that acts up.
Well,
He's going to be like,
it's going to be either me or you.
it's always me. It's
I
always
was going
me.
to say it's Russell. It'll be Russell. It's always Russell.
Yeah, it's always me. So everyone, thanks so much for being here. Rodney, I think you need to start giving her hard liquor. So everyone, I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm ready to jump off here. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Please check out Jizby Gone. It is live on Kickstarter right now. Hit up Ragin' Promotions over at Ragin' Promos 2 and hit her up for Chaos 24/7. And you can get some promotions going on. Hit up Hazzum, that's Hazzum. Again, that's Hazzum.com. Get Peanut Pudding and Jelly, Pitter Patter, and Roadkill Rampage. Roadkill Rampage 2 just funded on Kickstarter and has been fulfilled and will be added soon to the store. So you guys can get issue 1 and 2 of that. And you guys will be able to get issues 1 and 2 of Pitter Patter. And you'll also be able to get Peanut Pudding and Jelly on there. Get ready for Pitter Patter 3 coming next from them. Guys, it's going to be a blast. All I can say is cheese dust. So you need to go get Pitter Patter 1 and 2 so you can know what happens when the cheese dust hits the streets. And check out Mike here. He's going to be pumping the project about turtles, the kids book about turtles, along with the adult kids book with turtles, along the same lines as Go the Fuck to Sleep. If you guys haven't seen Go the Fuck to Sleep, go look it up. Samuel L. Jackson reads Go the Fuck to Sleep. Go to sleep, motherfucker. And and check out Tiffany at Tiff Allen Personalizes. She can hook you up for all of your custom needs, whether you need cool coffee mugs like my Xeno Nanite Titan coffee mug that is permanent and dishwasher safe, or any other items that you might need, whether it be birthday shirts or anniversary shirts. You guys are all going to a concert and you want your own sweet ass custom fucking t-shirts you can all wear together so you can see your lame asses from across the concert. Yeah, I said lame asses. I'm just kidding, folks. Go buy your shirts. Anyway, and go check out Russ Explode Studios, please. Guys, Coming soon is Cat Cat and Piggy Girl. It is written by myself, edited by Chuck Pino. Check him out for all of his Chuck's Raw reviews and that Tuesday night show that nobody knows the fucking name of because he only has one viewer. And you can and you can also it's got illustrations by Rodney Ficus, the Fike Man, and it will be lettered by Jason Meadows. So please check out Kit Kat and Piggy Girl coming soon. It's going to be launching on Kickstarter April 19th. All the proceeds from this will be going to buy books, to send to CB4K for them to distribute to hospitals to give them hope. And also, please check out Xeno Nanite Titan, the book that I wrote that funded last year and was fulfilled on Kickstarter. You can pick up copies of this on my website. Also, from my website, you can pick up custom T-shirts with art of Rodney Fike, as well as art of April Reyna and art from Wendy Steen Shaner, along with the Iron Man CB4K T-shirt. All of these T-shirts, including the I'm a Titan for CB4K, with me as Xeno Nanite Titan reading a book to my son after an open heart surgery. All of those shirts, 100% of the proceeds goes to help the kids. Guys, we're at like $927 for the year, so if you're looking for some art or some cool stuff to invest in, please go check out Russ Explode Studios charity auctions for CB4K. There's still some items available on there. Everything that was graciously donated to me from people like Rodney and Tina and Wendy and Martha Schwartz and all these great people, Luis Torres, that have donated items. Every penny raised from these helps to send hope to kids in hospitals and cancer centers. So, guys, please think about that. Like I said, we're almost at $1,000. There's quite a few items left. Please pitch in some money and help the kids. And if you're not into any of that stuff, then get ready for Cat Cat and Piggy Girl. Everyone, this has been a pleasure. Thanks so much for hanging out and having fun with us on the Saturday Night Unwind at Blastcast. This is Russ Explode Studios with projects that'll blow your mind. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and thanks for watching.
Ow!